Welcome to 2 Minutes to Pitch, broadcast live from the Business Innovation Center in historic Fall River. Join us for stories and insights from the past, present, and future, arts, culture, and innovation. We will be featuring segments and interviews around local business activities in the greater Fall River area, here at the Business Innovation Center, as well as topical 2-minute pitches from folks like you. Everyone has a story. We want to hear it. 2 Minutes to Pitch starts right now. I'm Chris Nielsen, and welcome to 2 Minutes to Pitch. Thank you for joining us. I have a wonderful guest with us today, but before we get to that, I want to tell you about the TAG Networking Group here at the Business Innovation Center. They meet every first and third Wednesday of the month at 8 o'clock in the morning. The meeting starts about 8:15 or 8:30. Come by and network and meet some businesses that are getting together to help warm leads or networking and referrals. It's a great group. The first and third Wednesday of every month here at the Business Innovation Center, just upstairs of the Thirsty Joe's Cafe. We also have the Toastmasters Club, the Fall River Innovators Toastmasters Club, and they meet the second and fourth Thursday of every month at 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. Come by if you want to improve your public speaking skills, learn a little bit more how to facilitate meetings and other types of interactive communications. It's a great group of folks to participate in an incredible educational program. Today, I'm here with Joe Trilling from the Bristol County Chamber of Commerce, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Chamber and the benefits that you can have by participating in a business organization like a Chamber of Commerce.
Well,
welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Great to be here. Great to talk about the Chamber. The Chamber is the main conduit for business in meeting with legislation, working with government. You might say, and it's a great line, we are the most powerful, powerless organization out there. We work by having the strength of our membership. We have 700 members in the Bristol County Chamber, from Seekonk to Dartmouth to Taunton. These people have come together to develop a strength, working together so that government hears us as well as the population in general.
So you put together the common interests. Hey, these are the types of ideas that are going to help our businesses in this particular region grow and prosper. You know, hey, pick me, listen to me, essentially.
Exactly. That, on the large scale, that's exactly right. Our chairman of the board, Brian Lacombe, he's an executive with Gold Medal Bakery. It's very important to them that the government at large understands we represent a lot of people. Our bank members, Bayco's, Fall River Credit Union, Bank 5, etc.
There you go. You're going to miss one.
I don't want to miss anybody, and I apologize to all of St. Anne's Credit Union, St. Catherine's, and there's more. And I left
wait, there's more.
But there's so many people involved. Again, 700 members, and you're can't hold it against me if I can't remember every name.
Well, you'll get some great. You get a great group of people together. In addition, you're also working on trying to help businesses interact and create more business for themselves.
Correct.
Through that networking
and that's where I was going to go with smaller businesses. One thing we do business kind of the old-fashioned way. We network. We actually get out in front of the businesses with monthly business after hours meetings, different events that we host, and give businesses the opportunity to chat with each other and find a like need. So people always like to do business with people they know. This is a great way to know people. And it works really well for everybody involved. So you get a chance to meet people you already know, find out more about their business, but also meet people you don't know and didn't know that they had a business that could support what you're looking for.
The other thing that I've noticed is with some of the events like the Alive After 5.
Business After
Business
Hours,
After
5
Hours.
to 7,
Anyways,
the fourth Thursday of every month.
Fourth Thursday. The thing in Minnesota, they used to call it Live After 5, so it's a different thing. Anyways, the beauty is that if you are doing things in your community and putting deals together and creating opportunities, you need to connect with people on a regular basis. And it's really wonderful that there's a group like the Chamber that, oh, I need to talk to Joe. He's going to be at the meeting. I can count on him being there, and then I need to, the same thing goes with any kind of business-oriented networking group, putting yourself in that space where you get to interact with those people on a regular basis.
Right. And one of the things I take a great deal of pride in is facilitating for my members. Obviously, when you come to a meeting like a Business After Hours, you're only going to know a select few people there. If people come up to me and say, I'd really like to meet somebody that's a commercial lender, or I'd like to meet somebody that can develop shirts for my business, if that person's visiting the Business After Hours, happy to introduce.
And
I really like to see
them to.
people connect
Yeah, that's awesome.
with each other.
You also, amongst wearing many hats, you run the Ambassador Program. Tell us a little bit about the Ambassador Program.
The Ambassador Program is one of the really neat things about a Chamber of Commerce. What it is, it's our members that come together, and we meet once a month for lunch, and at that time, they go through different membership information packets and verify. They go out to the community and verify that the information we had is still correct. So we might check how many employees they have. Is your website still the same? Is the phone numbers the same? Are the contact people still the same? This is one of the ways that we stay current with our membership base, and at the same time reach out to the members.
And you know who to introduce them to.
And right, and of course the ambassadors are looking and saying, well, who's an interesting business that I'd like to know more of? So the ambassadors go out and visit businesses. They select who they want to see. They'll go out there, introduce themselves, and sometimes they develop their own networking. And they also, I've got 30 ambassadors now that are pretty active at all my events. And it's their own networking group, actually.
So tell us about the events. You're saying ribbon cuttings?
The ribbon cuttings, yes. One of the things we've done a lot of, this last year we did 40 ribbon cuttings.
Wow.
That's mostly with new businesses. A few of them were also celebrating longevity in the area. So as much as it's great to introduce a new business and have a lot of people from the community, as well as our legislative members, the mayor, the different representatives, the state reps, even some of the federal people, such as Kennedy's office, coming out for the ribbon cuttings.
And you make it easy. You make it easy for a business. Well, hey, gee, I don't know who to call.
Right.
You make it easy for them. You pretty much
take care of everything.
That was just a fantastic thing that you did for us over here.
I
brought it all together. Boom.
I love telling new businesses, you worry about your business. I'll worry about the ribbon cutting. We'll be there. We'll take care of everything. And everybody leaves very happy at the end. My ambassadors enjoy it, the businesses enjoy it, the legislative people enjoy it. Everybody feels really good about the community.
One of the things that I really appreciated about the Ambassador Program, when I first started the Business Innovation Center about 4 years ago, the Ambassador Program, your predecessor, before, it was the first group to reach out to our organization and me, being the new guy, and say, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Here's a little bit about the chamber. Here is what how you can benefit. I saw the benefits immediately. We joined. We've been part of it ever since. And it's great to help people feel welcomed and finding out ways that for us to get connected. Now, you had mentioned that there's a variety of committees as part of the chamber. So the chamber there's a staff of how many?
We have a staff of 5 running our different committees. So I run the Ambassadors Committee and the Membership Committee. Kim Moniz, our Chief Operating Officer, she runs the Activities Committee. We have a Government Affairs Committee that's actually run by one of our board members, Scotty O'Brien from O'Brien's Plumbing. And then we also have our Education Committee, which is run by Bay Coast Bank, as they're very involved with the education in this community. And Mike O'Sullivan's at all of them, which is really a nice feature. Our new president, who joined us in July, Mike has gotten extremely involved in every one of the committees, making sure that these things go well. And it's really been a wonderful experience for everybody now.
Well, the great thing is that if you are a member of a chamber, especially the Bristol County Chamber, you have the ability to make it what you want it to be, because you can get involved in the education community committee if you are passionate about education, or you're passionate about something related to government affairs.
Right.
You can get involved and really be part of making a difference in the community, and that's a great thing for the.
It's a tremendous thing, and I don't think enough people are aware of all the different committees they can be involved in. The only thing I ever ask any of my new members, and last year we signed 120 new members to the chamber.
That's wonderful.
Is get involved with us. It doesn't have to be in a committee. Come to the business after hours. Come to our upcoming home show. Visit us. Be part of what we're doing. We have a great monthly business news.
Yeah, show us the newsletter.
This is our newsletter that we put out every month, and on it we'll highlight all our new businesses. We'll do spotlights on them.
Some wonderful pictures in the center.
There's great pictures, lots of me in there. But besides that, it's
the members
we also
directory.
have our membership directory, the different events or different savings members can take advantage of. And this is something comes to you at no additional charge with your membership.
That's awesome.
It's a super thing to take advantage of.
Well, Joe, how can people get a hold of you to get involved in the chamber, find out more about the ambassador program, learn more about some of the initiatives that you're pushing forward? There's a lot of neat things going on. How do they get a hold of you?
The easiest way to get information about the chamber is bristolcountychamber.org. It's on. We have the website. We have an app.
The mobile app, by the way, is really cool.
It really tells you everything.
You want to look at an event, click on a button, you say, here's what's going on. It's awesome.
It really is. It's really a cool thing to have to show to people. It's one of the first things I show all my new members. Get the app so you know what's going on, because paper doesn't last. The app will.
Yeah, the millennials, when they're thinking about networking, they're thinking about plugging in a cord into their computer versus connecting with humans. So this is an old school, but you guys are on the edge with, you have an app, and that's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your information. I look forward to seeing your 2-minute pitch, which we'll be showing at another time, and give our best to the rest of the folks over at the Chamber.
I will do so.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Joe
you for
Trilling
having
with
me.
the Chamber of Commerce, Bristol County Chamber of Commerce here in Fall River. We'll be right back after this. Welcome. The Business Innovation Center in Fall River, also known as the BIC, is a co-working space, business incubator, creative makerspace, and so much more. When you come here, be ready to exercise your mind and explore opportunities outside of your comfort zone. Become part of our movement to build economic opportunity and to help you and your family prepare for the jobs of tomorrow. Technology is changing our world at an increasing pace. Many jobs will be disappearing or requiring new skills. Our ways of living and interacting will need to adapt and transition if we're going to make the most of our potential. So stop by the Business Innovation Center and see what we're doing and how it can help you. Come to Thirsty Joe's Cafe for a hungry mind, to meet with your friends, or to be our guest at one of our clubs or business networking groups. This week's 2-minute pitch is by Mark Devincentis, and he's going to tell you about what he does.
Hi, my name is Mark Devincentis, and I'm with Bottom Line Consulting. I work with small and medium-sized businesses who simply aren't making enough money or are struggling with their marketing strategy or sales strategy. One of the things I'm able to do for a business with an assessment is find any business $10,000 to $50,000, and I can do it in 45 minutes or less. In fact, I have a little marketing book here that you can get by writing to me at mark@bottomlineconsulting.org, and in it describes some of the techniques I use to find businesses $10,000 to $50,000 in 45 minutes or less. So if you're a small or medium-sized business or a solopreneur or maybe even a startup, and you want to put together the right marketing strategy or the sales strategy for your business, you can reach me at mark@bottomlineconsulting.org or 774-284-0119. If you write to me or call me, I'll send you a free copy of my book, which will describe the process I use, and I also will offer you a free assessment to help find money in your business. Thank you.
This week, I'm going to be looking at a few websites that I go to find out information about things happening in Fall River. There's really quite a lot going on here. Let's start with some sites for the kids. I'm going to take you to the Boys and Girls Club of America, and they have a wide variety of programs, so we can scroll down here. They have sports and recreation, educational programs, arts, health and wellness, career development, character and leadership development skills, a variety of programs that are there, very similar to some of the things that we do here at the Business Innovation Center. Also over at the YMCA, this is another great place that you can go for information or their website. Just look up YMCA South Coast, Fall River, and they have childcare programs, swimming lessons. It's a wonderful swimming pool over there. They have a variety of personal training. It's a full workout facility for adults and kids. There's birthdays and facility rentals. They have a space upstairs that's really wonderful for having small parties and gatherings. And then they have an educational and achievement center. So stop by the YMCA South Coast in Fall River. There's a lot of great activities there, and membership is really reasonable. There's also the Children's Museum, mostly for your younger kids. They're in the process of redoing their website, so I'm not going to take you through this very much. But they're open Wednesday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m., and it's a great place if you've got little kids. It's a really beautiful building with a lot of neat things. Your kids are just going to be filled with inspiration and ideas and a whole bunch of fun. If you're an adult and you are running a business, you might want to check out the Bristol County Chamber of Commerce. This is under their events. They have a Business After Hours tab, and I'm looking at some of these. They have the Business After Hours here. Let's see, it goes all the way up through into, well, for the rest of the year, through December. So there's a lot of events. I guess the next one at the time of this taping is coming up here at the end of February. But they have them March, April. Every month of the year they have a Business After Hours, and they're usually sponsored by local businesses. There's a lot of great folks from the community that participate. So get on out and check that out, especially if you're a business and you want to consider joining the Chamber of Commerce. It's a great organization. We have a wonderful Battleship Cove Museum down on the waterfront. In addition to the Battleship, they also have the Maritime Museum, and there's a lot of different activities going on down there. A couple highlights that are coming up in the near future. In February, they have World War II games. They have nautical nights and gaming nights, and they've got a restaurant on board. You can go on tours. There's a lot of really fascinating things that represent our culture and history here in Fall River. So get down to take a look at the Cove and the Maritime Museum down on the waterfront. They're great resources and a good time for you and the whole family. Another great place is the Lafayette Durfee House. This one I haven't been to yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It's on my my bucket list, if you will, of museums to get over and see. But they have a lot of really wonderful programs, story time, storytelling, and so forth. And if you want to learn a little bit about the history of Fall River, which really has a fascinating path to the early days of the evolution of our country. So it's a great place to go and get inspired and learn about our past. We also, today, actually this morning, before this show, we had the TAG networking group. We get together on the first and the third Wednesday of every month, and we talk about a variety of topics for small businesses to help encourage them through a friendly referral network. And we are building wonderful relationships and learning a lot about businesses that can help us and folks that we can help through our regular network of friends. So come by the first and third Wednesday of any month above the cafe, Thirsty Joe's Cafe, over here at the Business Innovation Center. And it's a great group of folks if you want to grow your business. Another group that we run out of the Business Innovation Center in our training room above Thirsty Joe's Cafe is the Toastmasters. So we have a club called the Fall River Innovators, and this is the website. There's a wonderful new curriculum called Pathways, and it's an online curriculum that ties in with the meeting and the networking and the general practice of giving speeches and learning how to improve your skills through a program that helps you get feedback on things that you can improve upon and gives you opportunities to participate in various things. Like, if, for example, a speech contest, you learn how to be a judge. You learn how to put a program like that together. There's a wide variety of other types of opportunities for specialized types of speeches, and it'll teach you skills like how to improve your eye contact or your body language and those kinds of things. This group meets at the Business Innovation Center above the cafe the second and fourth Thursday of every month from 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. And we quite often, because we have the cafe downstairs, we have special events on Valentine's Day. We have all-you-can-eat sushi night, and there's some really neat things that go on. We have open houses. It's a fun group to hang out with and learn and grow together with. Another, if you like theater in Fall River, we have the Little Theater of Fall River, and I believe they have auditions coming up for a musical they're going to be doing called Oliver. And there is another, I believe in March, they have a show opening called On Golden Pond, and that runs from March 14th through March 24th. So get over to the littletheater.net and learn a little bit more about the activities going on there. Of course, I have a favorite restaurant, other than, of course, our Thirsty Joe's. Shameless plug, wonderful place for coffee, pizza, and that sort of thing. But I love the folks over at Tequila Lime. They've got great food. It's a wonderful environment. The staff is very cheerful, and you get great service. It's just a wonderful experience. I love the tacos. I love the whole place. One of the neat things about Fall River that people I hope will start thinking about Fall River as having a lot of cool places. So Tequila Lime is one of those cool places, and then of course we're trying to create our own cool place with the Thirsty Joe's Cafe and that sort of thing. Well, those are my sites of the week. I will be back with some more stuff in the next show. I want to thank you for taking a listen.